took my Instagram video, my nose had dirt all over it. Okay, so we just got back a little bit ago. It's been quite a day, you guys. First of all, the sunburn is still there. Hot. It's hot. I'm back to the other house. Hi. We've swept, mopped, wiped down bathrooms. I might be nice and wipe the shower down again in Mason's. Because I was terrified that I had the power being shut off tomorrow. Lo and behold, it's getting shut off on Sunday. Just in time for them to take the house back. There'll be no power for them. It's being shut off for sure on Sunday because I double checked. I was afraid and I drove home the whole way listening to the hold music.
This was on the bench.
Yes, I need to bring that in to sell. You can put it right here and I'll sell it. Thank you. I forgot about it. Okay, so lo and behold, we're safe. Okay, let's summarize our day from Moving Land. So we went to the house. We've swept and mopped because I was petrified that I was having the power shut off tomorrow. I don't care if I accidentally have the gas being shut off tomorrow. We don't need hot water, but I needed heat. Not heat, sorry, lights. Because we also don't have the AC or the heat on. We don't have batteries in the thing. So we use an Alexa device, and we can't find where we put theirs. Theirs is clearly in our garage somewhere. So we bought like a $6 one. And anyway, so it's real warm in the house. Okay, so I had a much easier time going upstairs, up the stairs, staying upstairs since Brad clogged that thing. That thing is definitely a septic thing, and that person who was on here is right. I am so lucky that I only got violently ill on Sunday and didn't end up in the hospital. That is definitely, and we are so lucky that we've made it through 2 years living there. And I only have one organ failing because that is definitely a septic line.
Did you put a hole in this wall? There's a hole in this wall by the look.
Like, why? So when I go to take videos and photos tomorrow, I will make sure to get that. That's a call the health department situation. Okay, so we went downstairs. It was very overwhelming. Goodbye, Brad. First of all, I had Brad, gave him directions on what to throw out from our cold room where I had stored food. He tells the gentleman, the boys who came to help, he tells them the wrong thing. They now have to go dig my food cans out of the garbage. I'm going to have to wash them now.
Stop.
You stop. Admit it. You did it on purpose to try to throw my food out. And then, I know. And I'm not stupid. Okay, so they all helped. There were a lot of peen stuffed animals. Remember the peen stuffed animals? They didn't either comment or they didn't know what they were. But you got a whole bunch of peen stuffed animals. Oh my God. Remember I got suspended for those. That was when people couldn't show a dildo. A penis of any kind on here. Okay. And then, so they all helped. It was exhausting. There's still more to go down there. And then Brad put the rest in the garage. We have garbage to pick up. And then we'll be done. I have a few things in the kitchen and in the front room. So I got to shove all those in the car. Bad news, though. The truck is full. The 26-foot truck. And we still have some things outside. And we have to do the deck. So we have to rent another truck. There's no trucks because it's the first of the month and it's summer and it's moving season. This is why we took this rental when we took it, because it's moving season here. And this is when not only can you not find trucks, you can't find rentals because everybody wants to go as in the school year system. So the lady at the U-Haul starts finding me a truck 100+ miles away. I'm like, no. She goes, well, we'll give you the miles. No. Also, at 7:45 this morning, U-Haul was calling me to ask for their truck back and trying to guilt me that somebody needs it. And I said, well, I need it. And I'm paying you for it every day through Sunday, Monday. I need it. And when I needed trucks over the last 4 weeks, y'all made me drive all over the place to pick them up. Not convenient. Nowhere convenient. I kept asking for around the corner. You sent me 25 minutes away, 35 minutes away. So send those people away. There's no trucks. So now we had to go to Penske that charges more. I hope you guys want to shop this weekend. I can't, y'all. Okay, all day the landlord wife has been texting us. We haven't had her text us in a year and a half. She's never available. She's texting us. First text. She wants to arrange the time to come on Saturday, the 31st of May, to exchange the keys and do a walkthrough, and for her painter to come and paint. "31st of May. So we write her back. The law says, well, Brad writes her back, we have until midnight on the 31st. Per the law, we've already spoken to your husband about this. We're not going to meet with you on Saturday, and your gentleman cannot come in. And when we were moving in, he stayed an extra 2.5 weeks, and it was extremely rude and inconvenient. No." She writes back that she needs to do a walkthrough, and she needs to exchange the key and have her painter come. Okay, well, you can do that after midnight on the 31st. So you can do that on the 1st. Now she's asking us, can we do a walkthrough on Sunday at 9:30 a.m. or 3:30? No, because we've made it clear that you broke the law as the landlord, and all things between us have to be in writing. That means you got to walk yourself through and write to us, because we need proof. She's now keeps writing us. We're just ignoring it now. Now we're just ignoring her. The law does say, and I looked it up in case of an emergency, that we can demand an extra week because of what's been going on there health-wise, but I'm hoping to not have to use it. So fingers crossed we can get all the rest of the stuff, the garbage packed up and out the door and next to the can, the garbage from the deck, all those Christmas lights up and out, and then all of our stuff up and stairs and to the truck. You should see this scenario to go get this truck too. There's a whole thing for tomorrow. It's a lot. It's a lot. I got to go to Walter School. It's a lot. I'm going to get it done. The worst case is that there's things I have to do on Saturday morning, and we have to drive up there in 2 cars, right? So that's the worst, is that we have to go up there on Saturday, and it would be to go to the dump if it's too much for us to put in the empty trash cans, and if I have to get my plants. And then it'll be done. So if you've never moved, it's horrible. No, we're not done. But I think it's crazy that this woman keeps writing me. Y'all, I can't make this up. Like, why does she keep writing me? Why? Why does she keep writing me? Why does she think that I am going to be cooperative? Like, Brad's wondering, here's what Brad thinks. You guys have to talk back to me, by the way. This is a terrible conversation. Brad is wondering if maybe the husband never told her what the letter said, the truth of it, because she's writing us, telling us that she wants to come do a walkthrough and a key exchange and have her painter come on the 31st. When we've made it very clear you broke the law, we'll leave it on the 1st. So then she tries to say that we arranged for the 30th, and we're like, no, we didn't. Does she not know what took place? I sent her back the law today that says we have until the 1st. You can't step foot on the property. Like, or does she just think we're stupid? I think she thinks we're stupid. I know, a married couple that doesn't talk to each other. But in this situation, it's a married couple that is renting a house to people together, and the tenants are claiming that you're slumlords and that you've given them organ failure. Like, this is a conversation moment. All right, we're going to run these because Brenda needs bracelets. You put essential oils on these to make yourself better. So fingers crossed we can finish everything in the house tomorrow. I mean, we have those guys helping and everything, so fingers crossed. And then other neighbors are going to show up. And then Oh, one of the women came to the house today. Again, pretending like she knows me. Oh, a weird guy came to the house while I was mopping. I'm thinking it's their friend. He's like, he goes, well, the kids came today, Brenda. He goes, um, are you getting ready to rent the house or sell it? No, I'm moving out. Oh, why? Because my landlords are slumlords. You don't want to live here. Why? They don't take care of the house. They just flip it quickly. She's literally trying to bring the painter in before the first of the month. Lady, I told you your house is disgusting, unsafe, unsanitary, and broken. Not a good situation. It can't just be flipped. Then he's like, oh, maybe I should buy it. Yep, maybe you should buy it. Go online and you can go rent it and or harass them. Oh, where are you going? So I'm just like, Salt Lake. I didn't say where. And he's like, oh, you're going to take your kids? I only had one kid there. How do you know I have two? I think it's their friend. Anyways, I hope it is, and I hope he goes back, and I hope he says, oh, I went and they called you slumlords. I hope he does. I hope he does, you guys. I hope he's like, they called you a slumlord. So anyways, I am hoping to go to Walter's thing, have my energy. My legs and my feet are killing me, like, because I haven't been able to fix the bathroom up here because we had to store some things in it just for the week. So I can't soak my legs. So the lupus has gotten really bad. So anyways, I have to go back tomorrow by myself because Walter has to go to a party. And I think I'm gonna have to just leave him there. I'm gonna find out, and I have to go back to the house, and I have to start prepping everything. So I've got to go start boxing everything up that I can downstairs, so I'm ready for the help. And then I have to let Brad know I'm ready, and then they're gonna start coming, and then I have to be able to direct them because it'll just be me until Brad gets off work. And then Brad and I actually have to leave and go pick up the other truck because now we had to get another truck, Brenda. You missed that. There's no trucks available, Brenda. They were trying to send us 100 miles away, 100 miles away. So we had to go to Penske because it's moving season. Again, this is why we left. We moved quickly at the time that we did. You guys were like, why are you moving so fast? Because we can't even get a truck right now. 7:45 this morning, U-Haul was trying to guilt me to give them back the truck that's now on my driveway. So I'll go over there and I'll start boxing the rest of the shop together and have it ready for them because I have to direct them and then direct them with whatever's left downstairs and then direct them to go get all that garbage off of the porch, off of the back deck. As I don't want to do that. If they're young and they're offering, let them do it, right? Take the help. Okay. So we're going to start with this bracelet, you guys. These are usually like $30 bracelets. Give me 1 second. Where's the live? Hold on. I can't find it, and there's nothing up here. Okay, I found it. I can't believe there's no trucks, you guys, and they're trying to guilt me. All right, we're going to do them for $3. Okay, so you can put essential oils on the lava beads, and then it'll do all the magic to take care of you. There's directions on the back. Right, I'm going to take whatever I can get. We probably should have done it before today, but it's fine. You guys, it's a lot downstairs, and a lot of it wasn't in boxes. So, I mean, we did what we can, and now we have this extra truck, but we have to get the truck unloaded on Saturday morning. So here's the trick. If we can't get all this garbage into the garbage cans and the rest of it contained enough around the can, because I told you it's all supposed to be in the can, then we've got to go drive to the dump with our car on Saturday morning. And I probably have to go do the plants there. Then if we don't have to go to the dump, Brad and I can quickly unload the Penske truck before he has to go to work. And then I could drive up there with Walter and get the plants out and any other little to-dos. We're down to the wire, y'all, because I don't want to invoke the by law, we can have an extra week, especially because I just got sick from your open sewer line on Sunday. I don't feel like dealing with that with them, and I really don't want to have to do it. I mean, in my head, I want to do it just to be an asshole and not even go there. Like, just invoke the law. Because it's been so bad. I just want to do it to him. But also, I don't think you should just be worrying about flipping the house. When somebody's telling you that there's problems, you need to take care of it. Right. I'm going to feel so much relief when it's done, even though I have to put all this stuff away. I will. but I have to put all this away. Okay, here's a big chunky one. I found so much good inventory. It was really hard for me not to put it all in this basket and bring it back for you. It's in the truck. There's lots of inventory. You have to take all these things as I show them to you because you guys were going to run out of room. So, and the kids are going to have a yard sale and I'm going to go live while they're having a yard sale. These are adjustable on the back too. They're so good. They're for men and women. Look how beautiful that is. Okay. They're normally $30 diffuser bracelets. You don't have to put essential oils on them, but you can on the lava beads. And then it will explain it to you on the back. You don't have to be into chakra. You can just wear them. So yeah, I will feel relief from this move, but it's definitely like, I don't know how I'm still functioning. All right, here comes this one. I just can't believe, and thank you, Brenda. Is this pickup? I can't believe that this woman wrote us all day long. I was like, what? We haven't heard from you in a year and a half. Are you crazy, ma'am? What? Brenda's like, no. Well, let me know if you want me to run a small box then so that the clothes that are in the bin in front of me go right now. So that you're not wasting shipping money. My pen went missing. I think the teenager took it. I think he took it. All right, give me 1 second, guys. I'm going to run a random box for Brenda. Hold, please. Don't bid. If you bid, I'm going to send you random stuff. You were warned. You were warned. You. So if you bid right now on top of Brenda, guess what? You're getting a lot of squishy poop. Thank you. Anyways, so it was one of those days. It's one of those days. Hopefully tomorrow's the last day. So what I told Brad is the trash cans will be empty tomorrow. We'll try to put everything we can in them. And the problem is going to be if they can't bag those Christmas lights, thank you, then we will have to take them to the dump. I have a feeling we're going to have to take them to the dump, and it's fine. We'll just come early Saturday morning and, you know, we have to be done. I have to breathe with this, right? So we'll just come and get it done. And I'm not leaving my plants. I refuse to now. I'm going to the dollar store and I'm getting a shovel since I can't. Mine got packed. That's it. I'm getting my plants. Brad's like, what are you going to do with them? I'm going to bring them home and plant them. I'm going to go dig the garden up. It is what it is. I was like, no. I moved them from the other house. They clearly loved me. They're still growing. It's going to do it. I don't know what rolling means. Are you having a joint? But the other shop is pretty, it actually is pretty empty, but to me, it doesn't feel like it because now the stuff is like strewn out. So I'm like, oh my gosh, there's so much crap here on the floor. So I have to box a lot of it up tomorrow before all these people come to help because I won't be able to concentrate and say like, don't take that, don't take that. Okay, here comes this one. Again, these are lava beads. You can put essential oils on them. You don't have to. This is the full stretch. They're unisex. They're expensive bracelets. You're getting them super cheap. That one's really pretty. Because I found it today. I found so many things today, y'all. Even personal things like photos, papers. Goes this one. I threw a lot out too. Brad was like, you're throwing all these boxes and stuff out? I am. I I'm done. I'm just going to throw it out. We're just going to say goodbye. Just say goodbye. Say goodbye. Brenda, are you sure you don't want that green open cardigan thing? It's really comfortable, and the green jumper. It's a jumper, right? It was a jumper. Yeah, I have some leggings, you guys. I'll do those. Speaking of clothes, I wasn't going to do clothes, but I can do the leggings that Brad put behind me because he wanted to. Here's for the people who want to go dark. Okay, I'm going to wear a green jumper tomorrow and a green shirt. I'm going to make you stare at a full green outfit. I am going to look like the jolly freaking green giant tomorrow. And I'm going to make you cry on purpose. Make you cry. The air, everything is off there, but it was so cool downstairs in the shop. We have the cold room door open now. But that downstairs is always so frigid. Okay, there goes this one. But I went and opened the laundry room door upstairs to clean, and I was really scared. I was like, oh boy, am I going to get really violently sick? No, I did not, because Brad closed it up. I found 3 bags, but they're in a different bucket that is on the shelf for me to bring tomorrow. Does anybody, I have 3 bags of, yeah, it's plain. There's nothing fancy about this. It's very simple. I do have Christmas. I don't know if I can get to it tonight. I have a Christmas painting in front of me. Do you want to see that? What's her name? Which dog? But I do have a lot of Christmas, and we're moving everything in on Sunday from the other shop. Trouble! 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 Go to bed. Bad girl. Trouble. Get off of mommy. Go to bed, Trouble. Trouble, bad girl. Oh, here's a Christmas item for you. Trouble, bad girl. I have Christmas cookbooks too. I had an entire Christmas house that we just let go. So I've been bringing it all down here. Okay, give me a minute to finish these bracelets, and then I'll grab you the painting. Yeah, yeah. Trouble. Everybody yell at Brenda's dog. Bad girl. Bad girl, Trouble. Sit down. Trouble. Mommy has a biscuit in her drawer. There's a cookie in her drawer. Want a cookie? Anybody else's dog? Want a cookie? Anybody? 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 Want a cookie? 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 Anybody? Anybody want a cookie? Ow! This is Brenda's fault, by the way. If your dog's being tortured right now, it's all Brenda's fault. Oh, Brenda, I found 3 bags of the fancy sea salt if you want them. The seasoned one. Let me know. Let me get the Christmas stuff for you. Yeah, you have to give her a treat because you're the dingbat that let me call your dog. You should know better. Brenda, at least I didn't tell her to climb in your pants for the treat. Trouble! Trouble! Mommy has a treat in her pants. Trouble, look at mommy. She got a treat in her pocket. Get it. I didn't ask her if she wants to go to the lake. I do that to everybody else, so you should say thank you because I didn't say that magic word. It's on the tip of my tongue, though. I'm tempted. Okay, here's the Christmas painting. It's very pretty, and it has little reindeer on it. Look at how cute they are. You know where they want to go out. Oh, dang, Brenda, I said it. They want to go out. Dun, 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 dun. O-U-T, O-U-T, O-U-T. Okay, well, I could say that too. Do you want me to say that now? Are you feeling like going for a little journey, Brenda? You want to go, Brenda? Oh, okay. I'm just checking. Just checking, Brenda. Just checking. Okay, hold on one second, guys. You have to forgive me. My legs hurt really bad. I have Snoop Dogg ornaments for the person who wants Christmas. Do you want to see Snoop Dogg ornaments? I have a light up white Christmas tree with multicolored lights or blue lights if you want. It's white. I have to bring it back from the other shop. It'll be 3 pieces. It'll be shipped to you. Okay, this is a rainbow neck warmer. You could technically put it anywhere on you. It goes in the microwave, and I only have one. By some magic, it was in the shop. These are really expensive. They're like a warmie. The tree, I think that tree is like a normal tree size. But the one with the round bulbing lights that will not fit the ceiling is at least 9 feet, and it's a $300 tree. So it's probably about 6 feet. I can measure it when I bring it here. But if you want the one with the bulb lights, because I finally went and looked up my receipt, that's not going to fit the ceilings here. It's about 9 feet. And if anybody wants it, I'll happily run it for you. And we'll make a deal. You're not paying $300 for it. So if you want it for like $50, let me know. I have another tree, but you'd have to make arrangements for UPS to come get it. It's huge, and it's at the other house. I have to bring it, or I have to throw it out. I have to do something. It's not going to fit in here. Not going to fit in here, and I can't have a Christmas house. So I have to, well, I have my nostalgic trees upstairs for the living room, and so those will fit in, but I just have to do it differently. It just has to be different. All right, nobody wants that. Let's keep going. And one of you sent me a message. Let's see. Yeah, it probably is 6 feet. You want it, Brenda? There's 2 of them. You can do a multicolored and a blue. There's no photos anymore. I tried to open it. They don't offer it anymore. It has bulbs. It's really pretty. I used it for my bedroom. So when I used to go live and show you all the bedroom. Hold on one second. Okay. So they're both white. One is multicolored lights and one is blue lights. Because I forgot I put one in the other garage, and I found it today. Didn't tell Brad yet. Let's not tell Brad. It's got to go on the Penske truck. Brad had tried to throw my cold room food out. He so thought he was getting away with that too. That poor missionary boy. He's like, "Oh, your husband didn't tell me it was only the jarred items and the creamed items." Because I explained to my husband, as an extreme couponer, I said, all of the vegetables and tomato and fruit is fine for up to 2 to 3 years past the best by date, depending on what it is, but you don't mess with the creamed of. After 1 year, it's got to go past the date. This is an extreme couponer trick. So canned food, the best by date means it's got to come off the shelf, and then you have 12 months to eat it, smell it. But it should be fine. But that's for creamed. The rest of it is 2 to 3 years. So, it's not a white tree the white tree with colorful bulbs. No, it's still at our other shop. I'll bring it. It'll be here tomorrow, but I know that Brenda has seen it because it used to be in the background behind the bathtub. And I had dynasty looking ornaments on it. But it's really cute. It's just a regular tree. I called it the candy tree. I can technically fit them in this room, so it's not like I'm hurrying to get rid of them. Brenda, I just need to know if I have to run them together or separate. Am I running the colorful and the blue one together or separate? Just so I know how to do it. Okay, here's the pie tin, the Jell-O mold. And I have a salad book with disgusting Jello molds. If you're going full Monty with this, I have a book to make nasty salad molds. Because I know, and good news, I found another one at the other shop. So high five to you. The Pyrex is waiting to come. So everything will be here. We have a bunch of coffee pots. It looks like we're coffee pot hoarders. Don't even know why we have them. They're brand new. I don't understand what's wrong with us. All right, the tree. Make sure you decide. You should probably push pick up for that, Brenda. But that's up to you. It's up to you. Unless you want it right this minute. Brenda's going for the blue one if you're going to fight her. That leaves the multicolored one. It's a regular, like 6-foot tree that does a normal, perfect tree shape. And it has cute little colorful lights on it. That's it. I don't think that they do anything super or crazy. I just plugged it into the wall. You're all set? Okay. Give me 1 second, please. All right. Otherwise, if you don't do pickup, I'm just going to have Brad send something else. So don't worry about it. We got you. We got backup. We got backup items for you, Brenda. It's just that really should be it has to be in its own box. It has to be. All right. I'm gonna get you that's the white tree with the colorful with the blue bulbs. I am gonna see if I can bring you guys over one of the stems of the green tree with the little white bulbs. Hold on. Gonna see. Oh yeah, look, I can bring over the piece of it. I think this is the top. Look, I think it's the top, you guys. No, it's not the top. And now it's opening on me. Now it's opening. Okay, flip it back over before it opens too much. See how cute these are? I love this tree, but I would have to take an entire tier away. Oh my God, now my back is out. Whoa. Okay, I'd have to take an entire tier out of it because I don't have 9-foot ceilings anymore. So if you want that tree, the $300 tree, hold on. Oh, my back. If you want the thank you, Brenda. If you want the $300 tree with the super cute bulbs on it, do you want it for $75? And then I'll do your colorful white one. I don't think I can find one. I'll Google and see if I can find a tree that looks like the white one. White Christmas tree with multicolor lights. I didn't even spell it right, and somehow this phone knows what to do. Okay, it looks like this. It looks like this $100 tree on Amazon. But mine doesn't have a remote. There's no remote on mine, okay? No remote. It looks similar to that. It's not that huge though. I mean, it's not. Hold on, let's see. Is there another oh no. Let's get off. Let's try this one. Here's another popping up. Here's another company's. See, they're just like normal white trees. And then mine has lights just like that. Oh, there. Like that. Colorful ones. Okay. Hold on 1 second. So it should be about a 6-foot, maybe 6.5. So if you would like it, oh, it's not letting me run it. Hold on. And we have a lot of Christmas stuff. You just got to bear with me. It's all moving in. White tree with colorful lights. It's all moving in. All the stuff. We have a 26-foot truck to unload for you guys sitting in the driveway. There was a whole box of Christmas ornaments in here. Maybe this is where they are? Because I offered them. Oh, here's a few Christmas ornaments. Because I offered them the other day. Here, let's do these Christmas ornaments. Thank you. All right, let's. Oh. Okay, whatever this pain is in my back, it's got to be gone by tomorrow, y'all. All right, here comes the first one. It's a felt ornament. I feel bad throwing all those Christmas lights out from the pallet out back, but the boxes are garbage. The lights were fine inside. I plugged them in, but I don't feel good. So, you know, I don't want to send them to you with no box. So I'm just going to chuck them, and then I'll go get another pallet of Christmas lights for you guys when I see a good deal. All right, here goes this one. Just a reminder, when we do pellets now, I'm going to get them in small quantities, and it's going to be gone. It's whatever you get within a week. I cannot store it. I already have a situation with all these can openers. So if you want can openers, let me know. And I have no idea what's in the garage other than the wreaths. So if you want those wreaths that are in my buy it now, make an offer, get them. Those snowman ornaments, make an offer and get them. Take this case of 72 of them, whatever you want to do. Here's another felt ornament. So boho. I love it. They're so cute. All right, we have 2 of those. And then we have a blue. And then I have a felt tree. Felt tree is running. And one of you needs me to send you photos. Okay. Anybody want to do cookbooks tonight? What I need to know is what's your favorite types of cookbooks? And then does anyone want makeup tonight? And I'm going to pull out these leggings for you. I'm going to show you a few pairs of really cute leggings that came in today. Hold on one second, because one of you asked me for some quick photos. Okay, hold on. All right, there you go. I sent your weight photos. I have Christmas stars in this box. I have this guy. Anybody like him? Hold on, we got to get back to the live. Okay, there goes this guy. Anybody want him? He's a sparkly little Santa. Okay. And then I've got this one. And then I've got this guy. Hello, Griff. All right, give me 2 seconds and I'll grab the bag of clothes. You guys don't want these ornaments. No worries. All right, give me just 2 seconds. And I will okay, let's get these clothes. All right, we got to go backwards again. Oh, please, we're going on a ride. Brad and I are going to work on cleaning this place up on Saturday night when he gets off of work. That's the decision we made. We are going to clean up the shop and the storage room together. We're going to do team effort of remodeling to fit that 26-foot truck. It's going to be so much work. I told them whatever the kids are taking for their yard sale, we need to just put it under a tarp in the yard. Like, go mow the yard, and then, but the grass grows really fast here. Either that or he's not cutting it low enough. Okay. These are teensy too. So the ones that are not one solid color are going to fit a size 12 wide to about a size 18. Okay. And so that's extra large to 3X. The ones that are solid color are going to fit TC, which is a 12 wide. Oh, TC2 is going to fit up to a size 22. And TC2 is going to fit from a 14 to a 22, which is the ones with the pattern. The ones that are going to be solid plain colored are going to fit from a 12 wide to an 18. Okay, so all of the pattern ones are TC2, which is like a double plus size. It's plus size with a little extra love. All right, let's see. They're normally $25 leggings. They're brand new. They literally just got here today. Okay. This is my thank you for putting up with our move for 30 days. It's been 4 weeks. It's roughly 4 weeks that we've been moving. So thank you for putting up with us for 4 weeks. Because we started moving about 4 weeks. And that's what this is. And now we have to say thank you for helping us finish the move today and tomorrow. And then thank you for helping us move in while you put up with us for the month of June. While we're moving everything in and putting it away where it goes. That's our goal, is that we have to try to get everything put away and in its home in 30 days. We never do it. And so I really, I'm going to strive to just get it's not a big house, to just get it done. The kids' playroom is ridiculous and there's no reason. We just need to just get it done. Teenager swears he applied for a job today at the rec center. I don't believe him. I don't believe him. All right. There's this one. I could have for Walter like a dragon that blows up and you put water and it shoots water out of it. I'm just nervous to do it because the landlord pays the water. I'm wondering how much water those things used. Does anybody happen to know how much water they use? I'm going to do it this weekend once. Let's see what it does. What I'm thinking is I was going to put it in the front yard and let him do it so that like if any of the kids that go to school with him and see him with it, they'll be like, oh, hi, Walter. Can I stop and play with you? And then he, they can come in the sprinkler thing with him and he can make some friends. I was thinking instead of the backyard, we could make it like an experience to get some friends. Bribing. I'm bribing the children to come play. It works, right? Sometimes. Maybe. Okay. The lady who came to the door is the one that all of a sudden cares while we're moving. And she's come again. This is her third time. This time she's like, you haven't been staying here? Oh my God. If you're going to come to the door and pretend to be my buddy, you should at least know I haven't been sleeping here for a month. She's like, oh, you took your son out of the school? Yep. It's been a month. It's been a month. Yeah. None, yeah. She's like, is there anything that we can do for you? No. Her husband has offered and is stopping by tomorrow to do something. So I think she just felt like she needed to, but then she's like, but I won't be home tomorrow. Okay, well, thanks. Thanks for nothing. I need to dig the plants out. Would you like to do that on Saturday morning if I have to come back? In fact, would you like to go drive my crap to the dump for me? How about that? You want to go drive the crap to the dump? How about you go do the walkthrough with the landlord? How about that? You can go do the walkthrough. TC2, these are all plus size. Everything is plus size. So TC is going to be the solid colored ones. Those are going to fit a 12 wide to an 18, extra large to 3X. TC2 is going to fit a 1X to a 4X. So 14 to about 22, 24. These are TC2, the printed ones. Okay, here. Do you need me to rerun the ones you missed? Here goes this one. This one's uniform all the way through, so I figured you weren't going to force me to open it, but you might. Okay, TC2. I'll open it. No worries. Here comes it one more time. You guys have been so nice to us, so I was able to get these on a special, so I'm just passing it back on to you to thank you guys. And we have another month to go. We're going to do the month of move-in. Also, we're going to do the month of let the kids have a yard sale, and I'm going to go outside. After this sunburn, though, I'm not looking forward to it. I'm not going to lie. It doesn't sound exciting now. It's not sounding promising. I don't believe that anymore. You lost a lot of weight. I've seen you in person, but okay, if you wanna go with that, my dear, I think you can wear TC and TC2 now. I think you can do what I do and wear both. I can't wear one size, but I can wear both TC and TC2. Tomorrow's the green outfit. Today's the blue. Just in case you were wondering what happened to the green one. Okay, see, you're moving down. You'll always be able to do both because you have the height. So it doesn't matter. You're always gonna you've got the hips and the height. So you're always gonna be TC, TC2. These are navy. The height is gonna hold you for both. Now, yeah, because you have the hips. You can't lose the hips. So the hips will hold them in place. I got no hips, no butt. TC and TC2. These are TC2. TC2. And these are navy. We already did those. Thank you, Brenda. Whether you did pickup or not, they're going in your bundle. They're going in your box. Okay. Here's these ones, friends. Oh, these are so rad. I like these. These are cute. I ordered candles. I'm going to make you sit here for a minute. I ordered candles, wax melts, and there'll be some bath stuff in it today. I tried to get you guys the deal for a lot of wax melts, but I was too slow. I was too slow by an hour. Like, basically, I'm on the wrong coast because the deal was given on East Coast time. So basically, I need to set the alarm and get up sooner, anticipating there could be a deal. I still cannot believe that they called me at 7:45 this morning to ask me if I will bring the U-Haul truck back and then tried to guilt me that they have people who need it. It's a very busy time. And I need it. I'm using it. I have stuff on it. I'm not done. But people need it. And I need it. Send them to a different facility like you did to me. Then I called back when I was finally awake, and I'm like, that's too early. So the customer service lady said, that's ridiculous. So she sent me to scheduling to make sure they know I'm bringing it back on Sunday, Monday. And I said to the lady, I said, not even bill collectors are allowed to call people that early. Well, we're not a bill collector. Yeah, but you're a business, and that's too early. 7:45 a.m. is too early to be calling to nag me to bring it back. She wasn't amused, and she didn't agree. I'm like, okay, well, ma'am, it's too early. It's too early, ma'am. I'm definitely not going to go out of my way for you. And if you want me to bring it back quickly and not keep it longer because they make the most on day one and then they just get extra the other days, right? Then shouldn't you offer me like a deal? Like, give me a coupon or like help me out on my bill. Something, no? Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to keep it. I'm going to finish my time. So then I was like, well, we'll bring it back on Sunday. And they're like, what time? I'm like, maybe by 6. They're like, oh, well, that's an extra day. Oh, well, then I'll bring it on Monday. They said, yeah, by 2:30. Oh, yeah, well, that's when it's coming. Because if you're going to charge me the same price at 6 o'clock on Sunday, then why am my husband and I going to kill ourselves? Yeah, we're not. We're just not. Not. We're going to unload it, separate it, go through it, tarp it for the yard sale. Yep, that's my Sunday. You love me, Brenda. So Yeah. I didn't get them all at once. That's what your gratitude moment. If you're brave, you should do a mystery box of them. I can order it for you. You just have to write me and let me know how many. I think I only have until tomorrow. Yeah, I only have till tomorrow, which is today. It's after midnight, so I only have till today. But I can order one more deal. Okay. These are all TC2 in case someone missed that. That means it's going to fit 1X to 4X. Once I'm done with the prints, then we're going to do TC, which is going to be extra large to 3X. It's a small amount of fabric, the difference. Oh my gosh, these are soft. Whoa. These are like, rub my legs, baby, touch me one more time. I try every time we've had these Mormon boys from helping at our house to hide anything risky. And I did, you guys. I made sure that any of the adult toys left from when we did that business were gone. Quickly, I ran in front of them and hid something. I made sure the alcohol was gone. Brad's like, you missed the penis stuffed animals. And there were a lot of them. I hid the corsets. I hid it all. I hid the lingerie that I have for you guys down in the shop. No. Win some, you lose some. You figure they got to get married at some point. Just helping out life, making it a little exciting. These are super soft. You've got green, a minty green, pink, and purple. Some of Brenda's favorite colors. Look at that, yeah. These are TC2, so these are going to fit 1X to 4X. Oh, you left them. Look at how yummy they are. They're so yummy. Okay, put this down. Oh, whales. Anybody want a whale? A whale of a time. Anybody want a whale? They're black. Black whale. Black in the background, gray whale. I figured you weren't going to make me open those, but maybe. Okay, hold on. Let me make sure. Okay, here's another tie-dye. Okay, this is more of a blue tie-dye. Leggings. These ones are going to fit 1X to 4X. One X to 4X. Anyone want the tie-dye? Okay, here's a different tie-dye. This is for the people that love green. Green tie-dye. They're normally 25 bucks. We're doing the thank you for putting up with our move for 4 weeks. Get ready for 4 weeks of us putting it all away now. Green tie-dye. I can put them to the side as while you go through all your stuff, but I don't think you have those. You might have the Erica that matches this, but I don't think you even have the shirt. I have a shirt to go with this. You should wear both together. You would make an amazing green jolly giant tie-dye queen. I'm just saying. If you want the Erica that's sitting right behind me that matches these and the leggings, I feel like you have to have them as a deal together, and they have to both be $10 because then you could look like me. Tomorrow I'm going to be the jolly green giant, but mine's solid green. Yours would both be tie-dye. So if you want me to go get the shirt, let me know. I don't think you have those though. I don't know. I could be wrong, but I feel like you don't have these. They're not oh my gosh. Hold on. Now I'm going to go get it. Look what you did. Look what you did, Brenda. Oh, I have rude stickers behind me. They're not exactly the same. They're just super similar. So see, they're similar, but this one is a brighter and this one is a darker. So it's just enough that you won't die. Wait, just enough. I think that's cute. But what do I know? Okay, I'm putting these down. You clearly don't love them and they're sad right now. Trouble! 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 Guess what my car does? Beep, beep! Beep! Trouble, guess what I'm doing tomorrow? I'm going to get in my car and guess what I'm going to do, Trouble? She said the trigger word. You guys know better. Don't tell me what not to say to the dog. Okay, here comes TC2 with some flops. TC2 flops. Notice how she's pretending that I'm not triggering her dog. Trouble, you want a cookie? Mommy's got a cookie in her pants. Cookie in the moo-moo. TC2. Okay, these are solid. So these are going to fit extra large to 3X. First, we have, I guess, turquoise. I'm going to call it turquoise. Turquoise. Anybody want turquoise? I knew nothing, Brenda. I knew nothing. Okay. Next, purple. Extra large to 3X. TC. Extra large to 3X. TC. Purple. Okay, extra large charcoal. Extra large to 3X in charcoal. Don't ever look at the clock. We've talked about this. You go to the casino, you never look. That's why I told you actually, just so you guys know, I have about 15 minutes left and then I have to get off. Pink, because I have to go to Walter's school in the morning. Pink, I have to go to the dance in the sun. And he's going to be the one standing next to the tree. He gave me directions. Okay, here's TC2. It's almost over, Brenda. TC2 in, yeah, there's only like 4 left. TC2 in tie-dye. These are 1X to 4X. 1X to 4X. Are we sure we don't want these? Anybody want them? They're very pretty. They look like a painting. 1X to 4X. 1X to 4X. Okay, we did those flowers. We did those. These are LuLaRoe. They're still there. I ordered directly from the warehouse. Yes, Brenda, 1 second. Tie-dye black and white. Yep, like any company, they're still rolling. They had their lawsuit and then they keep going. Whenever companies become successful, they seem to always get sued. Okay, black with gold. Right. Hold on, Brenda. Is that this one, Brenda? Is it this one? Mostly. Oh, I got it. This one. Got it. Super soft. Yep. They're all really soft, just so you guys know. It's just like these were like extreme soft. And I can't, and Brenda, if you want the green tie-dye, the black tie-dye, and the crazy tie-dye, I'm going to give you a special deal right now. If you want those 3 that you left behind that are tie-dye, because your name is Brenda Sue, the tie-dye queen. There they go. If you want all 3 tie-dye. Brenda Sue, the tie-dye queen. You have the other one that I showed, so you don't need that one twice. Does anyone want these whales? Thank you, Brenda. Okay, did I do all the rest? Yeah, these are all repeats. They're all repeats. Got them all. Woo! You should have a crown. Crown end really soon, by the way, just so you guys know, and then it restarts. I'm going to try to change the names of my crowns because I did those names like a year ago, and they don't really, and I need to change the photo. I know you're an antique now. So we need to think about what names should I try to change them to. It's summertime. We should think of something fun, like a Baywatch beauty or Pammy Anderson. Like we can think of like a fun name. Or we could go with the court, the Queen's court. We could go with the Queen, Her Royal Majesty, Duchess, Princess. The names for the crowns, for the rewards. Anything better than antique. Okay, I'm gonna change them. What if I change them to the names of the Jello recipe, of the Jellos, of the Jello salads? What if I give you crowns named after the Jello salads? Are you sure? I don't think it's so ew. All right, I'm gonna do a deal on the salads because I can. I'm gonna give you 4 salads, like tuna. Yeah. Tuna. One of you could be tuna salad. Rainbow salad, which we know is going to be disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Like we'll go through the salad books. We'll find you something. All right, here comes a deal on those leggings. You're gonna get 4. I don't even see where I put the book because they have the craziest names for these salads. They're really gross. I see the book. 4 TC leggings. Here they come. I am so sunburned that I'm not even freezing right now down here. But I was freezing upstairs earlier. But I can tell my hands are cold down here. But I'm so sunburned that I'm just like sitting here like whatever. Isn't it nice and refreshing? All right, nobody wants my deal on 4. Brenda, you don't have a lot of solids. Ice cream crown, brown banana crown, strawberry crown, chocolate crown, and the ultimate crow. So mean to people. You're calling them an old crow. Oh my Lanta, you're so mean. Oh, I thought this was a salad book. It's not. It's Pillsbury. The book looks really similar, though, in my defense, because I saw it today at the other house. I had another one, and I put it in the truck because we don't want to lose the salad books. Like, we definitely need those to keep coming. Gosh forbid I ever had a shortage of having some special talent to find books with nasty Jello salad recipes. My Lord, if I ever lose that talent, y'all better just knock me over the head. Oh, they build the ultimate crown. Now, see, that would be a fun idea. Oh, that would be fun, Christy. Oh, okay, Christy. I got the answer on the gangster that got pardoned. So he got pardoned from federal. He's in the Onyx, the one in Colorado. Remember last night we were like, what happens if he starts letting the people out of the toughest jail we have, the one in Colorado? He's there. That's why it's a big deal. So he's been in solitary for 3 decades. And it's apparently super controversial. And they still think that he is somehow running all the gangs in America from the AUX or whatever. But he can't even see people in person. So how does that work? Yes, he's being moved because he got pardoned. So now he has to go to a state prison, which it didn't say where the state prison is, which means he can no longer be pardoned by the president. And he has to stay there till he's 111 years old. And he's in his 70s. Now, I have a question though. He had to be put in America's toughest fail-proof jail. What are the chances that this moron is going to escape? Or someone will escape him out, or probably murder him. Yes. So he's in Colorado. So if you ever look up the Onyx or whatever it's called, they put the worst criminals there. And there's this man who was the head of all the gangs in America, and he got thrown in there 3 decades ago, and he was pardoned yesterday. But that's his federal pardoning. So now he gets sent to a state prison because he got 6 life sentences. So whatever his sentencing was on the federal level is gone now. But now he has to serve the rest of, he doesn't get like time already spent. He has to finish his state sentencing, which means he's in until 111 years old. But someone pointed out last night, although the president is not allowed to pardon people who have who are in state, the governor can. Good question. Do you think he's going to get sent to a state prison where there's going to be some idiot governor who already made a deal and is going to let him out? I'm saying 50-50 chance. And I'm saying 50-50 chance he's going to escape. Now, there is a whole controversy about him that he was wrongfully put in, but he's the leader of all the gangs. Also, I don't remember his name. You gotta look it up. It's all over there. If you just type in pardoned gangster leader, it'll come up. I know it's really bad, but I think it's one or the other, or he gets killed. But I don't know if he really would get killed because he's in charge of all the gangs. I think someone's watching out for him. Okay, in other news, the Creasleys are free. Home, baby, home. They made it 2.5 years. How many boyfriends did Mr. Creasley get while in jail? Let's take guesses. I'm aware some of you are going to be annoyed at my mouth. Don't care. I don't care. I have made so many comments over the last 2 years about the Creasleys. The Creasleys are free. First of all, we should never have been paying to put them in jail. I'm going to say it over and over. They didn't steal their loans from the bank. Literally, they used the loans to get Botox, plastic surgery, buy fancy shit, and brag about it on TV. Do you know why? Because they had a TV show about having fancy shit from being in they were the new Beverly Hillbillies. That's what they were. They were the new age of the Beverly Hillbillies. And literally, they had to get a loan to live the life of the Beverly Hillbillies. They went from living in squabble to becoming the Kardashians. That cost money, and they had to get it from the bank. So they borrowed Yeah, they lied. But so does everybody. So does the person who pardoned them. I don't care what you think of me. Truth. He was a gangster from Chicago, yes. And they say he still runs all the gangs from in there. Because that's what the president's doing. He's pardoning his people. We're going to watch this for 3.5 more years. So he pardoned them because he said it was wrong for them to be in there. They were in federal prisons. They had very lengthy sentences, though. Their sentences were longer than some of the baby murderers. Some of these mothers that are murdering their children, even like Casey Anthony, their sentencing was longer. It was like a ridiculous sentencing to like prove a point because they're celebrities. So they basically, if you've never watched the Creasleys, it's a husband and a wife who have had so much plastic surgery and Botox. Their face is basically like a Barbie, and they both wear makeup, and their hair is perfect with a lot of stuff in it. And they needed a loan, so they went and took loans from the bank, and they lied on the paperwork, and they lied on their taxes. Oh, the daughter is out of control looking. I mean, it's ridiculous. Anyways, their whole show was about, no, I don't think so. Their whole show was about living above your means and becoming rich overnight. That's basically it. It was going from poor to having everything you could ever imagine in your freaking dreams and what it would look like, and living a ridiculous, ridiculous, ridiculous life. So they borrowed money from the bank for it. And then they went to jail because the banks say that they borrowed money and they misused it. Because they used the money to get Botox. Yeah, I don't think she did. To use Botox and plastic surgery. And they did tax evasion, which all of these celebrities are doing. It's just, they do. They all do it. I don't care what they all do it. But they do it in such a big amount that that's how they get caught. Their amount is so inflated compared to what you and I are putting down. So anyways, they didn't know what they were doing. They had so much money, they didn't even know what to do with it, right? They're not handling it correctly. This is the perfect Beverly Hillbillies of the new millennium. They can't handle their money. They can't handle their taxes. They gotta borrow money and get plastic surgery for new face, new teeth, new legs, new feet, a fancy trip to Bora Bora, and some fancy cars and a house that looks like Barbie built it herself. So in my eyes, they use the money for exactly what they said they were going to do, because they're living a reality. They are reality TV stars, and they're feeding this to you, this cuckoo life that they're living. Also, they're very big on preaching. I forgot about that until I looked them up yesterday on their Instagrams. I forgot about the preaching, and if you love them for the preaching, you should not listen to this. So I think of them like Steve Martin in that movie where he was like a fake preacher stealing your money, running around. Hallelujah. Yeah, that's them. It's like church on the corner in Florida. That's what I see. And I feel like they used their money for exactly what they said they were going to do, to feed the Beverly Hillbillies to you. So anyways, they got put in prison for 7 or 8 years for her, and his sentencing was 12 or 13 years. And if you compare them to people that did school shootings and killed their children and put their children out for sex trafficking, they got a bigger sentencing than a lot of these other people. And it is really bizarre, and it made no sense. Made no sense. And they put them in different states. Like, it was like they were just trying to make a point with them. So they got pardoned yesterday. So let's get ready for the new Creasley show. Can't wait. It is. The whole thing is insane. Like, first of all, why are we pardoning them? But second of all, why are we even putting them in federal prison for this? Yeah, the whole thing is weird. Like, that, what a waste. What a dumb waste. So I'm just going to wait to see who's next on the list. Then we can discuss them. I don't know the reason that the Chicago gangster is controversial. Yeah, Martha did her time, but her time wasn't that long. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, why did they give him 12 to 13 years and give her 7 to 8 years? They really did them wrong. They gave them a very long punishment compared to other celebrities. It was like they were trying to make a point with them. No, I don't know about that. I mean, it was like, we're making a point out of you. And a big part of it was them saying that they took the loan and didn't use it for the right purpose, but they did. Right. Why put them in jail for something like that? I agree. I think it's a waste. Like, why not put an ankle monitor on them, keep them at home, and tell them you're not allowed to have a reality TV show for the next 5 years? But here's the thing. They also want them to give restitution of like $18 million. So if you want them to give restitution, then they also need to work. So putting them in jail isn't going to fix this. If you want them to pay your fines and pay back these banks for their loans, then they got to go to work. So they had to leave a small child home. So their grown daughter had to take care of her sibling and her brother. So the grown daughter is taking care of 2 kids and running the whole family now. And if everybody has restitution from their savings, then what does it matter? Because we're not putting like if you or I took a loan from the bank and they said that we used it wrong, first of all, would they even be looking into us to say that we used it wrong? No. So I feel like they were targeted. It's just weird. It's weird. Why are they going in for so long and into federal? What a waste. What a waste of jail space, resources, time. Like, give them some sort of useful community service, maybe like force them to go and teach other people how to go from rags to riches. There has to be a connection, right? There's plenty more people out there that deserve it more than them. That deserve more time, you mean? And to go into the jail? Yeah, for sure. Hi. Yeah, the whole case is weird. I'm not saying I agree with these pardonings, but there is something to it that he pardoned them. I feel like this was a smart move. Like, what a waste of freaking time and resources to have these 2 fools in the federal prison. And I don't think it's cheap to keep people in the federal prison. So nobody was gaining anything from that. What they should do is they should have given them at home, let them work, and force them to do something to help people. You know, I don't think it didn't sound like that serious of a crime. Maybe I'm wrong, but they're borrowing money from the bank and the bank doesn't agree and thinks that they used the money wrong. So I feel like that's the bank judging them, and that's a bank and them situation where the bank needs to go, shame on us. If we don't like what they used the money for, then we should no longer loan money like that. And then the tax evasion, well, I'm just going to shut my mouth. But there's enough people out there that are celebrities and in the public that do not get anything 7 to 8 years or 12 to 13 years for that. And at some point they paid their taxes. I think it comes down to they had no idea what the hell they were doing. Yeah, I don't think they knew what they were doing. They went from rags to riches and then borrowed a shit ton of money, millions of dollars. I don't think they knew what they were doing. I think a lot of these people don't know what they're doing. And none of the Gen Z are going to know what they're doing because they don't even understand what a tax is. So that's on all of us. You know, that's on our, there needs to be a better system with the tax evasion and the tax, instead of just penalizing people, like maybe teach them, force them to sit through boring tax classes and educate them and force them to then educate other people. Maybe that would be a more useful sentencing, and maybe teach other people how to go from rags to riches. Besides just a fake TV show where you act like a moron. If I got millions and millions of dollars, I wouldn't know what to do either. See, that's what I'm saying. They're running a TV show to go rags to riches and show you living beyond your means and living a ridiculous life. Well, maybe you need to give them a coach, financial plan teaching, because now they got kids. They got 3 kids that this is just going to continue. But sticking them in jail for 7 and 8 years and 12 and 13 years, what is that going to teach? No, I ate the Pokemon. Because Martha didn't serve that much time. She did her time, though. Can you imagine being in a jail with tall Martha? She's very tall. I don't really know how tall she is, but I just know she's really tall. Here's a cookbook. Right. They need life coaches, accountants, and all that. Like, where was that? Like, that's part of what they should have had. Like, what you just did with them, these people are going to continue to go make money now. Now they're going to have a whole different TV show. You know, it's the same thing. Gypsy Rose should have never been in prison. She should have been in a victim's building and been given rehabilitation into life. And I feel the same about the Menendez brothers, whether you agree or not. Because if you actually look into what they went through psychologically as children, because that's my background, is early childhood education, and I worked with abused children, I'd say I wouldn't have made it. I wouldn't have made it to 18 before I want to kill you. I mean, that's brutal. And you watch your sibling? No. That's like, and your family ignored it? Like, it wasn't like they were a threat to society. It was very targeted against the predator. I've seen things recently about, I think it's 2 different dads that just got put into prison for going after their children's murder rapists. Like, these are situations to me where there has to be a different ruling. Like, put them in a rehabilitation building where they can go through their psychological process, because this is not a threat to society. This is a threat to their predator, which, an eye for an eye isn't a terrible idea. They're just handling it for you, and then you don't even have to go after the criminal. They took care of it for you. Potluck dishes. I mean, I don't know about you, but if somebody did that to my children, weird. It's just strange. All right. Well, now that we know the gangster was released from the scariest prison there is, do we think there's going to be another person released? This is the Canadian cookbook. This is potluck dishes. Is there another person in there that we think could be allowed out of the scariest jail America has? Do you think he's trying to pardon out most of the building? It's got to be so expensive to run that facility. I wonder if he's trying to move as many of them out of there and to another facility as possible. Because some of those people, I don't think they should be moved. They're gonna get out. So sad, so sorry, but they're gonna get out. Recipes, the cooking of Scandinavia. I also think the boyfriend shouldn't have gotten a longer sentence on the gypsy case. No, I have to say I agree with you, because he's not mentally well. He's bipolar and autistic, and has multiple personality or schizophrenia, and he wasn't currently taking his medicine, and the person appointed as his guardian to care for him, even though he was of a certain age, his mother was not doing her job to maintain that and should have reported that she needed assistance. So she wasn't keeping tabs on his mental state. He wasn't taking his medicine. And so he was being disserviced in his own right. And he should have never been able to go and travel to her, because he didn't live near her. So that's a whole thing. He should have been put in a mental facility where he could get treatment and be monitored and taken care of. And he's the one that actually did the murder. She didn't do the murder. She was in another room and didn't know her mom was being murdered until it happened. That's why he has that's why if you've actually listened to it, his story, he actually murdered her mother. And Gypsy Rose didn't know that her mother was being murdered. Yeah, he did the job. Yeah, they both have issues. So I don't think when children are being held as prisoner, being sodomized, being tormented, and all these horrible things are happening to them from early childhood through whatever, I don't believe that putting them in a prison is going to fix the solution, because their early childhood has been taken from them, so their mental state has never been properly formed, and they need to be put in a special hospital, facility, campus, compound for other people that have gone through that, which would include the Menendez brothers, up until a certain age. And I don't even think you can determine that. It should be like a normal mental facility where you say you're going to go in until the doctors determine that you can come out with a maximum of such and such years, so that they can, and then you need one for people who are on drugs and one for alcohol, because sticking people in a prison for taking freaking drugs is not going to fix their addiction and letting them detox in there. They're going to take it again. Just let them get their hand on it. Yeah. No, their mental capacities are different. When you're being put in a position of being kidnapped, raped, sodomized, all of these things, even the FLDS children, they don't have the same mental capacity. And when it happens since early childhood, they don't know any better, because the people doing these things to them, like the guy who just got rescued from the firefighters after a couple decades and his stepmother was holding him, they just don't know any better because they never learned. It's very sad. And they definitely are not being done right. We need what that. Okay. It just happens that Gypsy Rose is one of the few that was able to pull her ass together in there, but a lot of people aren't, and it never go. Why is this over here? It's so strange. The situation never, it doesn't like rectify. It doesn't fix. Those are Daisy leggings, Brenda. You want those? Okay, this is the Good Treats cookbook for dogs. Look, Trouble could have its own cookbook. Cookbook for Trouble. Yeah. We don't handle these things appropriately. We just stick them in there with everybody. It's a weird system. All right. Origami flowers and birds, paper blocks plus 64 pages, 250 sheets of origami paper. Oop-a-doo. The other thing is, mental facilities and stuff. Parents that know there's something wrong with their children don't go and get day treatment or facility treatment. I have some turquoise colored jewelry. I can only get to that tonight because we just moved our shop. Yeah, I don't know. I can't get to that right now. Sorry. We have it. I just can't get to it right now. We just moved our shop and everything is still, we literally still have stuff on a truck. But I can give you the less expensive ones. We do like it. It's just not as fancy. It's really simple, but we haven't really put much away. So give me a month because we're still moving. Today is hopefully our final day because we had to be gone by Saturday. We need better mental health facilities for sure. Yeah, well, that's what I went to. I studied early childhood and psych, and it's not fair. Like, parents do not want to send their children to a psychiatric facility, even though they know their kids need it, because they're afraid of the ramifications of what can happen, which is not just that their children will be abused and tortured there, but also that their children will be held there beyond the time frame that they need to be for money, and that the facilities will make up things based on crap their kids will say. That's why a lot of parents won't turn their kids over to the hospital for help when they're desperate for help. And a lot of parents won't take their kids to a day treatment or even a treatment program because the chance of their child actually coming back the same or alive, 50-50. There's no protection for you as a parent and your family. You're signing them over, and it shouldn't be like that, because if they're not mentally well, they're going to lie out their ass. And just drugging people and sedating them isn't going to fix the problem either. You have to make it so they can be in society. This is Czech Cookery. Our son has mental illness, and I would not put him in a day treatment or a sleepaway treatment facility. Do I believe a day treatment would be great for him if it worked properly? Would I ever put him in one? Never. Never. And I wouldn't take him to the hospital and do it either, because the reality is our son has autism, he has ODD, and he has a mental condition. Let me see if I can find them for you. And I wouldn't do it because what will happen is when they have an outburst, they won't treat them well. When the kids lie to get out of it by saying stuff about us, the parents, which they will, it's part of their mental condition. Somebody will say, "Oh, I'm a mandated reporter, so I believe it." And then all hell fury. Like there's just so many ramifications that happen. And then they do terrible things and they comatose your children. Drugs. It sucks. There's nothing you can do. And there's a lot of people that have backgrounds in child illnesses and stuff that will tell you the same thing. They won't, no matter how bad it gets, it's easier at some point just to do it at home. Because at least at home you're safe, right? You're safe. Although you're going to drive me to insanity and I hate it. I don't want to deal with it. And you know, our son has multiple personality. So, and he's autistic and he has ODD, and the ODD is really frightening. Like I thought it was a joke when he was younger and they diagnosed the ODD because I taught early childhood for so long. I'm like, "Oh my gosh, you just call all the rude kids ODD now. This is the thing now." So when kids are little dicks in my classroom, they have ODD. Literally, this is how my mind went because it was a new term. And I was like, so my kid's being rude. So we're just going to call it that instead of just saying that my son is out of control. But they warned me and they said, you'll see when he's a teenager with ODD, you're going to want to hide in a cave and rip every hair out of your head. And it's going to be awful. It's so awful. It's so awful. But the reality is there's not proper treatment for any of that kind of stuff. So you kind of are like in a rock and a hard place and you just got to deal with it at home. And this is the problem in life. These kids, these people become adults and we don't treat it properly. We're too busy putting people in jail for tax evasion and using their money to look like a Barbie doll. Okay, here is a large. I'm not on for much longer because I got to take Walter. I got to go to Walter's dance in the morning. And then I got to go to the house. We got to finish. Hopefully, fingers crossed, last day at the house. I don't know how we're going to do it. I really don't. I look at it. I walk around there and I'm like, how the heck are we going to do this? I don't understand how I'm going to get this done even with all the help. Part of it is that I don't have Brad until after he's done at work. So I have to go and do a lot of this myself to prepare for these people to come and help us tomorrow. So I'm a little nervous. It's a lot of peopling for me too. So, and I have to like have it organized. Like maybe I should make a list and hang it on the wall for them. Maybe that would work. Okay. Yep, they're all the same. Do you want that one back? I like that one a lot. I almost kept it. Okay, here comes this one in large. I love these. All right, here comes this. Christy used to love these. I did run it. Here's this one. Do you want this one, my love? I did run it. I ran the black one. All right, I'm going to run the black one again for you and run this one. And then we're going to see if I can find any more. I'm running the black and white one for you. Because Brad and I will start cleaning up the shop on Saturday night. And then we'll unload the truck on Sunday and to Monday. And then we spend a 30-day party with you. I've put our house and shop together. I got to get the garage done immediately. At least one side. I got to get it done because I got to give them that pack rat back. I told you. Now they're like trying to charge me for 2 full months. I'm like, hello? It's on my property. You're not storing it anymore. But I don't want to deal with them yet until I can, you know, because I'm afraid, like, what if they say, oh, we're going to come and take it back? I'm like, I got nowhere to put the stuff yet. You got to give me like another week or 2. And then I can go empty this thing and we can end our relationship. Thank you for your purchase. Okay. Yeah, I need to end my relationship with the Pack Rat Company. We need to call it a day. I literally took this stuff, most of it, from my storage unit in Florida, and then some of it from my garage, sorted it, and threw it into this Pack Rat, and it was never supposed to stay on this Pack Rat for several years, but Here we are. What a waste that I did. Because I was cleaning out my garage one day and then we decided we were going to move and I never got this done. So it is what it is, but I got to get it done now. All right, here goes this one. I'll run this one more time, my love. There you go, in case you didn't see it. So we have a plan over here. We are giving ourselves June to see if we can get everything sorted and organized. It doesn't mean that we have to get all the boxes opened that we're putting in the storage unit. We're going to give ourselves until the end of August for that. I have to give myself a time frame because this stuff has been in boxes for more than 5 years, some of it. And the shop stuff's got to do it. You guys can't shop if I keep it in boxes. What the heck am I doing? Here's the same shirt that she's just getting with the buttons, but in 2XL. And now that all the furniture is almost all out of the old shop, it's like I've strewn stuff everywhere. It looks so much different, and I don't even know if it looks bigger or smaller, but I'm in there today and I'm like, you guys. All right, that's it. You guys didn't want this sweater. I'm going to keep it. I'm so cold. Now I'm getting cold. So, I'm like, how did I work down here? With all, how? It's all right. We're gonna make it so nice in here. I have the rug to put back on the floor Saturday night. And then Brad and I, as soon as we finish down here, Brad and I have to do the kids' playroom. I really want to finish upstairs, but I think we need to do the playroom and the kitchen. All right, this is TC. So this is gonna, all right, let me make sure. Because we did the other leggings. No, this is TC2. So 1X to 4X can fit in these. 1X to 4X can fit in these green leggings. 1X to 4X, $25 leggings if you want them. Okay, I'm trying to find all of these shirts for you. Okay, here's solid black in the button shirt, Jamie. JJ. I don't know why I always call you Jamie. All right, JJ, here is solid black, large. Only when I have in solid black. Thank you. I can't believe some of the inventory I found today, you guys. Shameful. Shameful. Good news. I found more squishy poops. So knock yourself out and buy it now. I found more. I found so much stuff. It's crazy. Okay, this pen doesn't work. Hold on. Found a lot of pens. A lot of pens. A lot of pens. Okay, JJ. Keyboards. I found a lot of keyboards. Like apparently I buy and buy and buy keyboards. Often. I apparently buy them pretty often. And cords. And remote controls. Okay, this is the jumper that I'm wearing right now. See the jumper? Okay, this is really roomy. This is a large. You can usually, I can fit in 3 sizes in this. It just changes the length and the bagginess. This is a 2XL. I have 2 of these because I use one of them for pajamas. You do not have to wear a shirt under it. I just choose to do that because of the town that my other house is in is very conservative. And they don't wear, they don't show their shoulders. So I didn't feel like being controversial right now. All right, this is a $36 jumper. Here you go. $36 jumper. Super cute. Perfect though for now. Because in the colder months you can put a shirt under it. And when you get super hot you can wear it sleeveless. if I keep pep talking myself, we're going to get this done today, right? This house is going to be done. That deck is going to be done. There's going to be a crap ton of garbage outside, and the neighbors are going to be really pissed in Mayberry, but it's going to be done. 2XL in this one, which I think this is the same type of shirt. No, it's not the same shirt I'm wearing right now. Not. It's loose on the arms. And the one that I'm wearing is not loose on the arms. I remember now. Okay, 2XL on this one. Nice and stretchy, super cute. Here's another one of the ones, just like I just showed you, 3XL. Well, I look from, I think I have more of them on this pile, but we're going to find out. 3XL. What is this? This is a large. So this will fit a large, extra large. Yeah, it's a perfect. It'll fit a large, extra large. Large, extra large on this one. It has a little sway on the bottom. See it? A little shimmy. So it covers your belly when you're wearing it. If I have more button shirts in this pile. Here's another one, my dear. If you like polka dots, I like polka dots, especially underneath of sweaters and stuff. I think that they're so classy and cute. I can't believe you don't want that floral one, the watercolor one. It's so pretty on the button shirt. So here's the button shirt. Button shirt. Okay, this is the medium. Remember I told you you can fit medium and large? Okay, see how pretty that is? It's a paisley. Here is this one running, Jamie. JJ. Lord, I think I need someone to pinch me every time I do that to you. Okay, you don't like this one, JJ? I like it. I think it's really pretty. It's okay, you don't have to like it. Someone will like it. Here's extra large in camo. Extra large in camo. Anybody want that one? Your stuff will go out tonight. Brad will pack your stuff tonight, so it'll be picked up in the morning. In case anybody's wondering. Here's this beauty. This one is a 2XL. I would get this just to wear it oversized if you guys like this, because I think the print is so gorgeous. Oversized on these works really well to wear with a pair of leggings. So, because I don't like my belly and stuff to show with leggings, so I always like to put like an oversized shirt on with leggings so that it goes past my belly. It's a personal preference. I don't like the tight with the like a short tight shirt with my leggings. I feel awkward. It might even be my age. I don't know. Could be my age. Here's a small and medium in that red one if somebody wants it. Let's see if I can magically find some more button shirts. This is your size, JJ. It's a different shirt, but it's a camo, and I think you liked the camo in the other one. So I'll do the camo in this for you. This is a large. I love these shirts. I almost wore one of these shirts today, but I went with the other one because of my sunburn. Large on this one. This is another large in a floral watercolor if somebody wants that. If anybody wants these button shirts in a small, let me know and I'll run the ones I just found. Oh, I did Walter's field day on Tuesday. I volunteered and I stood in one spot and somehow the side's more red than the other. I have to go and sit for a thing today. So I'm going to say a little prayer that I don't get sunburned today. Because I'm already a lobster. And so more lobstering would be frightening. But this is how it's been. I went from getting violently ill at that house on Sunday to the sunburn. I went from one extreme to the next. And now the landlord is harassing us about leaving. I mean, this is crazy. And the U-Haul people harassed us today. It just keeps going, y'all. June is going to be our month. I feel it. I feel it. June is going to be our month. It never rains the whole time we lived in Utah, but it rains here. So we need to unload the truck on Sunday and Monday morning. And I needed to be able to leave stuff outside until Brad's off. Well, now he might even have to work part of Monday. So I needed to be able to get through Wednesday. It's normally dry here, like the desert. Nope, it's going to rain this week for 3 straight days. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Sure. Great. Yeah, great. So every time he's putting stuff loose on the truck, I'm like, oh, for Pete's sake. That's going to be a nightmare. Okay, this one is going to fit size large. This is exactly what I'm wearing now. This style. Size large. And it's really cute underneath of these jumpers. So if you got these jumpers, these are really cute under there. Size large. I think I have a size large on. All I can do is be real. Here's the same shirt, but in 3X tie-dye. I can be grateful that at least it's going, all the stuff will be here, right? And I won't have to go back there anymore. 3X, so at least it'll be in one place. That's where I'm going with this. Like, as annoying as this is going to be, dealing with watching for rain, at least everything will be in one place. No, we moved near from central Utah to northern Utah. Okay, this is going to fit large, extra large. So it's really more like a medium to an extra large. I love these shirts. They have like a little sway to them. So it's like a 65-mile drive, the difference, which is a lot. My husband was driving that for a year and a half plus, maybe longer, every day for work. Okay, if you don't tell me the sizes you want, I just randomly show things. This is a 3XL. It's really cute. I'm trying to see if I can find more of the button shirts, but I haven't gotten to organizing yet. It's just been really crazy. We're almost home free. Almost there. Anybody want 3X jumpers? I found some 3X jumpers. I found some shorts. Anybody want some shorts? This is Croft and Barrow, size large. Croft and Barrow, size large. Found a bunch of clothes at the house. I packed those up today. Those will go on the truck. Those are on the truck or going on the truck. I'm trying to not hear my son in my head, who kept saying, "Where are you going to put all this food storage? It better not go right next door to me." Yeah, it's probably going next door to him. He's probably right. Let's not tell him. All right, this will fit JJ. This is a medium large. Very soft, has a little peekaboo in the back. It's like a 50-something shirt. And I just almost, because my fingers are frozen, charged you $200 for it. Yep, I was going to be your new favorite person over here. Pushing $200. You're welcome. You're welcome. Nobody asked for shorts, so I'll move the shorts. These are all shorts. Nope, that's a small button shirt. I found a button shirt, but it's a small. And you don't want to try a small. At least you haven't told me you did. Shorts. What do we have here? Anyone want a 3XL dress? This is so cute. It's super, super, super soft, like a sweatery, thin, like not a thick sweater, but like a sweatery soft. $50 is the retail on this. I love these dresses. It's so cute. Thank you. These are going to fit 1X to 4X. One X to 4X. Okay, here's a sweater in a medium. I think it's 50 something, this sweater. Different sweaters. Honey, I think that's all the buttons I'm going to find tonight, unless you want one that I already showed you. I don't see any more button shirts right here in your size. I found them in a different size. So we'll keep digging to find them all. Is there anything else you want tonight, JJ? Yeah, there's none hanging either. I just looked. I took a gander. Here's the same thing that I'm wearing. Again, this is the jumper, and you can usually wear 2 to 3 sizes. This one in particular is an extra large. And it has that whole tie-dye thing going on. And they are $36. Oh my God, I just tried to charge you $2,090. I'm telling you, the system's glitchy. It's not me. Not me. Not me. 2XL. It was not me this time. It was not me. More shorts. Oh, I got another shirt. Hold on. What size is this one? This is a large. Love this. Love it. It's a good one. This would be cute even open with a blue shirt underneath or a white shirt. But this JJ would be really cute poking out from underneath of something like a jumper or a sweater. And the collar looks really cute over a sweater. So it's really, really cute. And it would do the same on a jumper. And just a reminder, you guys, these the arms can snap up. So this is a large, if anybody wants this one. Large on the button shirt. All right, I'm gonna dig real quick, but I think this is gonna be it on for today's finding of button shirts. No, that was a lie. Lie. This is navy, solid navy size large. Maybe they're in that bucket. I'll take it. Oh, I ran it $5 under. Grab it. Grab it. Take my mistakes. Always take my mistakes. There we go. Thank you. In the bucket it goes for you, my dear. Let's see if I dig in here. Oh, yeah, here's another one. Oh, this is a 2X though. What's this one? That's a jumper. A 2X. What do we got here? That's a small, but it's the right style. That's a jumper. That's a sweater. That's a 2X. Anybody want to wear the same thing I'm wearing, but in black? Yeah, black and white, medium, large. Anybody want to be my twin? Black and white, medium, large. Anybody want to be my twin? It's fun to be my twin. That's terrible. You're all going to feel horrible about yourself later. Okay. I thought I had this in multiple sizes. Do you like this print? I have this in more sizes. Do you like this, JJ? And then I'll just pull it when I find it for you. It must be up there. They're all discounted. They're normally $42. Every one of them is discounted. These are usually $42. I almost could have hit a 1 on that one before. I'm telling you, my hands are so cold. Somehow it keeps trying to charge you guys so much money, though. I don't know. I really don't think it's my fingers. I don't think I'm accidentally almost hitting 2,000 every time. Oh, I found it right now. Look at that. There's your large. See, I told you. It's meant to be. There you go, my dear, if you want this one. Thank you. And because you never buy pink, and I think you should wear pink, I'm going to send you a pair of pink leggings with it. And I'm going to do the same thing to Brenda. You're both going to try pink. It's not going to kill you, and it's going to look really cute with this color. Enjoy. It will look fantastic. Yeah, see? There's 2XL if somebody wants 2X. I knew there was more than one of it. Just had to find it. Okay, sweater. Oh, here's such a mess. Oh, that's a nice. Let's find out what this looks like. I don't know what this one is. A pearl. I don't know what a pearl looks like. Let's find out. Okay, this is a beautiful sweater. It's stretchy. This is an extra large, and it's really soft and cute. And it's called a pearl. And it has this really cute little fun arm. Pearl. If anybody wants that. In extra large. Honestly, I think it's the only pearl I have. Okay, this is the same as those dresses that I've been wearing that you guys love. So but a sweater won't, because you're going to have clothes under your sweater unless you are a naked sweater wearer. Most of the time, you're going to put your sweaters over something else. And when you put it over, like this is a 3X. And I am a 14-16. So when you put a sweater over other things, it can be baggy, but it's not going to be as loose as you think usually, unless I guess unless you're a Kardashian and you're that thin, where your body, like a Paris Hilton, where your body is built like that. But Kathy Hilton, for instance, her body's a little, her hips and everything's a little bit bigger, so the sweater wouldn't fit the same. You know what I mean? Because you're gonna have clothes under it. Oh, I think I'm definitely in that range. Don't you worry. Extra large. I'm going to stay fat and fluffy for that too. Extra large if you want this. Don't you worry. If the diabetes medicine isn't going to make me like a stick, nothing will. We're safe over here in the corner. Oh, I think this is a pearl too. Oh, this one won't swim on you. Look, it's a medium. The same one. Look, you ran your mouth and now here's a medium. And it would match your new pink leggings. It'll match your new pink leggings. You and the sweater and the pink leggings are going to be adorbs together. You guys, I canceled the rec center membership that we had just so that the kids could go swimming. Okay, the first trick is you can't cancel, because if you cancel, thank you for your purchase. It's a $60-something sweater. When you feel it, you'll understand. It's very thick. It's 60-something normally. You'll love it. Plus, you're getting free things in the box. Here, you're going to be fine. Here's some more free things to make you delicious. So I canceled it because we moved, right? But here's the deal. You can't physically cancel it. Oh, it took a lot more to pay for these damn trucks. Now we have 2 trucks. We're back to a 2-truck situation. And Penske costs more. Penske was like $134, but U-Haul is $40 a day plus the $130 something. You guys, it's such a ripoff. Okay. Anyways, if you cancel this rec center, then they bill you a cancellation fee. But if you just don't let your card go through, so I have a card that doesn't, I usually don't, I just keep it locked. Then it's supposed to go through 5 times and then they don't do it anymore. And it automatically cancels out. Well, a lady called us on the phone and I said, no, we don't want it anymore. They're still charging it. All right, so U-Haul charges you by the mile to do in town, which would mean in town is in state. So it doesn't matter if you're in the same town, it's in state. So they charge you a day price, and then they charge you by the mile. And then after 24 hours, they charge you $40 extra a day. So you pay a base price per mile fee and an extra amount for every extra 40 hours. So if you unloaded it and reused it, we would have to drive it back 65 miles and pay for 65 miles plus the extra day fee, and then drive it 65 miles back and pay for that, plus drive it to the gas station and back to the drop-off. So at that point, you're better off returning it and getting a new truck. There are no trucks available. When we figured out today that we were going to need a small truck to go with our 26-foot truck. So the 26er is now here at the house, but we realized we weren't going to be able to fit everything on it. And the lady judged me on the phone, just so you know. There are no trucks within 100 miles of us. She was trying to send me 100 miles away to get a trailer. And kept saying to me, she goes, you tried to get a truck for the same day? Yes, lady, I tried to get a truck for the same freaking day. Is it that weird of a concept? Why is that a weird concept that I wanted the truck on the same freaking day? She's like, you're not getting a truck today. You're not getting a truck tomorrow. This is the busiest time of the year, of the month and the year. Screw you. We didn't have extra trucks. And they were calling me at 7:45 this morning trying to get us to unload the 26-foot truck for that. I'm like, what? So we had to go to Penske. Now, Penske does not charge you per mile. They just charge you a little extra for your initial. We don't know if they charge for extra days because we don't plan to keep it past an extra day. We're going to rent it today. It's already today, around 7, 8 o'clock at night. And that means we have till 7, 8 o'clock at night to empty it and return it. But Brad has to go to work on Saturday. So we have to hustle and get it unloaded. The problem is going to be if we can't get all this garbage neatly into the cans and just a little bit next to it, we're going to have to go back to the house on very early on Saturday morning, load our car, however many trips it takes, and take the shit to the dump. And then I'll have to stay with Walter, make sure the house is clean, make sure we have all the photos we need, make sure everything is gone, load anything that got left, and go dig my plants out of the yard. And I think I'm just going to have to do that. That's probably the calmer solution for us. The problem is, while I'm doing that, Brad has to go and unload that Penske truck. And he won't have me to help him put the stuff away if that's what happens. So then that means I have to drive back with him. Are you following this? I have to drive back with him. And I'll have to drive back there again to go do that with Walter. That's what I'm betting is going to happen. Unless by a miracle today on Friday, we can get everything done and get that garbage to just sit with the cans. The thing is we don't want to come back past, once we hand it over. And Brad has to work on Saturday. But it's going to be done. It's going to be done. That's all that matters, right? It's going to be done. It's going to be done. That's all that matters. It's going to be done. It's going to be done. It's going to be fine. It's going to be done. It's going to be fine. It's going to be done. And that's all that matters. It's going to kill me up until the last minute, and then we're done. We're done. I'm trying to find you a sweater that I can do a really good deal for you on. You don't like polka dots, right? Polka dots are not your jam? This is a small medium, and since you're shrinking, this is a small medium chenille sweater. They're really amazing, and it's also $60, and I will run you a deal on it. It's extremely soft. It's chenille. If you want to give that a try, JJ, it's in gray. It's monotone. It's mute for the people who don't love the colors. But this way, it would be fitted, not loose. It's super stretchy. They're ridiculously soft, you guys. So if you want that one. And then, that's a different one. What size is this one? Here it is in burgundy, purpley red. Oh, thank you so much, Luxury Thrift. Everyone follow Luxury Thrift. I am sure they had an amazing show filled with thrift things made of luxury and fine gold. So make sure you follow them. Have a great night. Small, medium. What's this one? Oh, look, it's medium. Okay, what is this? Let's see what kind of deal I can do on this one. Yep. Okay, this one's at medium. And let's give JJ her deals. It's got some stretch. It's a nice stripe. Medium to go. You don't like this one, JJ? Not your style? I don't see any more button shirts in this box. So I think that was it, or the buttons for today. I think. What is this? No, this is a sweater. We can do these 2 sweaters. That's a small. You won't want that. Okay, here's a medium, and I'll run this one as a deal for you too, JJ. Here you go. medium if you want that one. And then we're done with these sweaters for tonight. Let's see, that is a skirt, a jacket, leggings, something that just tried to cut me. Anybody love this? It is slate. And it just attempted to attack me. Anybody want the slate sign that tried to kill my finger with the leather strap? Maybe I'll go put it against the house so it can try to kill all the spiders and the ants because it clearly is violent. You know what? It should go to the federal prison. It should go, Christy. Christy, make arrangements for it. This will fit a medium large. I wear a large, extra large in this shirt. Yeah, get on it, Christy. I send it to state so that it has to stay there. You got to state it, Christy. We don't want to take any chances. Medium large. Yeah, again, never want to do that again. We don't want to take a chance. Give me 1 second, please. All right, let's see if we can do a couple more pieces to hit my goals for the night. Does anybody want any Wade figures or any cookbooks? Any Wade or cookbooks? And then one of you wrote me again. Hold on. I try. I can't always look at the messages while I'm live, but I'll try. Hold on. Do. Oh, this is so cute. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is so cute. All right. Let's see. This fits most people. It's really, really stretchy and not heavy. It's a little cardigan. And we're going to run it for $6. I believe it is Honey and Me. It's Honey and Me. And it is so stinking cute. I think nobody agrees with me. That's okay. You don't have to agree tonight. One day you will. One day you're going to be like, you know what? You're right. That is so freaking cute. So freaking cute, Anna. I just have to have it. And I'm going to be like, no, it's gone now. You snoozed, you losed. Let's see what this is. Okay, this is going to fit like loose on a large. Otherwise, it'll fit an extra large. A little bit of a collar, but it is so freaking soft. Would look really cute underneath of something. Like maybe under a sweater or a jumper. A jumper would be adorable. That would be super cute. It is ridiculously stretchy too. And if you get these oversized, the neck will slouch down. Okay, here is a button shirt, size 2XL with a short sleeve. A fun button shirt, 2XL with a short sleeve. Brand new, 2XL, short sleeve. This one is a large, extra large. Oh, I did it again. I'm telling you, I think there's a glitch. Better than the one that it started hitting for 2000. Holy cannolis. Okay, there you go. Large, extra large. Anybody want makeup? Do we have any makeup lovers? Before I wrap up for the night, anybody want makeup? Let's see what else I brought back from the shop that we are closing. I probably won't be able to go live there today. If I can, I will, but I would like have to find a bucket of stuff and just sit with it upstairs because it's so crazy downstairs. Okay. And it's our last day there, so I just got to get the hell out of Dodge. So if I find anything, I probably will just bring it back here and do it at night. Okay, here's the sea turtle, but fingers crossed, Friday is the last day of craziness there, and if I have to go back on Saturday, it's just in the morning for just a little bit of stuff. Like tidying up and stuff. Okay, this is a VW Bug paperweight. If you need mason jars, I have a whole bunch of them packing up at that shop. Let me know, and I'll give you a deal. I have actual cases of them too, if you need cases of them. Okay, nobody wants him. Let's put him with the cookbooks for now, so nothing happens to him. All right, we've got very high quality vinyl stickers, so you can put them on anything you want. This is Welcome to the Shit Show. I'm probably just going to take photos and put them in the Buy It Now. So, Welcome to the Shit Show. And then, if it costs $0, MYOFB. Tears of My Enemies. Antisocial Butterfly. Mother, may I know you may the F not. You do you. I thought there was another one. Maybe not. Maybe that was in the bundle that somebody bought earlier. Aggressively procrastinates. Yeah, I had a bunch of other ones, but somebody bought them earlier. So I think this is it in this pile, but I'm sure I have more. It was ridiculous, the stuff I was finding today. But I found a pen, you guys. I just found a pen, so that's exciting. Yay for me on the marker. Oh, I just found the other marker, and I blamed my kid for it earlier. Shh. All right, here is a Star Wars puzzle. Anybody want to take home a Star Wars puzzle? Brand new. Never been loved. There's this shirt that we have to put back. This is Elizabeth Arden. Oh my gosh, we've reached that point. Okay, this is Lift and Firm Eye Cream from Elizabeth Arden. I love this stuff. Just need a little bit. And this is a dab on. Not, you don't have to rub it. I mean, you can if you really want to go cuckoo, but you don't have to. If you want highlight or contour, let me know and I'll go get the samples and show you. And then this is Hair Fixer. This is for your hair. For your hair. These are all brand new within batch. I have Illuminator. I have Morphe eye pencils, Morphe lip balm, Morphe lipstick. Anybody want any more? And I have these bracelets that you can choose from. I have to get them out. Okay, I do have some jewelry. Here's some of it that isn't packed in the truck coming out by Monday for you. So this is buyer's choice. You pick one bracelet, or you can ask me to run a stack all at once. Okay, so you can get the pink one, the rainbow, the large round, the oval teardrops, or the mini. Your choice. And they're all stretchy. Oh, we really should start doing this. I'll have to put this in the buy it now. This company is waiting for me to replace and place a new order. If you want to do honey sticks, they call me every week. I answered the phone this week. He used a different phone number, and I was a little aggressive because when I first answered, he hung up, and I was in the middle of moving stuff, like in a bad place, and I answered, and I'm like, what do you want? You just hung up on me. I thought it was a telemarketer. Y'all, it was not good. Anybody want some clearance gloss? Not good. There are a couple of regular books, and then I have lots of cookbooks. Here is this one. Beautiful condition. And then here's the Ichabod. Ichabod. Anybody want cookbooks tonight? Before I head off to go prepare to take my son to school and then clean myself up and go right back so that I can watch him do his performance. Then I have to make sure I'm ready and go off to the other house and go get it ready to pack it up and have it ready for all the helpers. I have to go prepare it for the helpers since my husband will be coming very late due to work. Okay, dump cakes. Anybody want the dump cake book? All right, friends, last call. Anybody else want clothes, cookbooks, random stuff, makeup? Tortilla keeper. I have two Little House on the Prairie dolls with the boxes, but the boxes are in shitty condition. I have Carrie, and then I think it's Laura at the other house. It's just the boxes are shitty. But I have them, and you can have the boxes. But the dolls are beautiful. Okay, here's Orchard Peach. Some syrup. Anybody want some delicious syrup? Syrup. I have to put the signs in the back, and I was gonna put a sign up here, but I think what we should do is I should just have my husband put a shelf up there all the way across, and I should put like all the candles up there or something for y'all. So you have something to stare at. You need something to stare at, right? All right. Okay. Last call, you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Oh, here we can do this. Here you go. I have a couple things right here. Okay, here's for your car. Anybody need a little suction guy for the car? Can openers. I have a lot of can openers. Does anybody need can openers? All right, here, we'll drop it to 3. Anybody need can openers? There's that guy. Anybody want some phone chargers? I will grab those in a second. Here's a knife sharpener. Anyone want a knife sharpener? It is Paula Deen. And this is a meat cutter. Meat cutter scissors. These are heart measuring spoons that each have a little saying on them. A pinch of joy, a dash of tenderness, a spoonful of affection, and a heap of love. Anybody want these cuties? And then here are some copper ones. They have a little bit of tarnishing on them. I don't know if you can get that off. Like, I think it's just part of it. If you're interested in anything from this company, I've got dishes, plates, and bowls. So dishes, plates, and bowls. Every time I find one, I'll just keep running them. So you can make a set. Here is a knife holder. You can use it for a camper, but you can also put it in a house if you need to keep the knives safe, or you want to put them on the cabinet door and you don't want them flying off the door. This would be a solution to your problem. And then you could just put them on the bottom cabinet, open it, reach and grab. So if you're trying to save space, that's a good space saver. All right, friends, I am going to head off and I'll be back for Friday night. And then hopefully, fingers crossed, by Sunday, we start going back to normal. I have been live every single day in the month of May, 1 to 3, actually 4 times a day. Generally, it's 1 to 2 times. I thank you so much. I will be live again for Friday night, and I will be live again at some point on Saturday. And then for June, we'll see how it goes. I might do every day again just for 1 more month. I think I will. It's part of the moving, right? It's just part of the moving. Yep, part of the moving. Just all part of the moving. All right, let's see. I'm going to send you on your way. This one looks like it's hopping. Have a great night. I'll see you tonight.